Vegas, Cleveland, and the Sanders era is underway. Sampson will take it at the 4-yard line. And Sampson makes a few men miss and spins his way up to the 32. And here comes Shedeur Sanders. On first down from the 32-yard line, they're going to hand the ball off, and Judkins dives forward for one. Fadden, the tight end, is part of this bunch formation at the bottom of the screen. On second down and 10, they go to Fadden. Makes a man miss. There was a good block, and then he's wrapped up shy of the 35-yard line.
The Raiders dial up. They got 5 up right now.
Play clock is down under 5. Sanders from the gun. Throws underneath. Pass is complete, but he's shy of the first down by a couple yards. So the first series in Sanders' first start is in the books. And this punt will take him to the sidelines, and he calls a very late fair catch. He and Max Crosby both are going to see a lot of different tight end looks off the play fake. Smith looking to throw. Smith going long. Smith has a man, and he overthrows Trey Tucker. Defense, and he's better against man-to-man defense statistically. Hands the ball off on second down. And Genty gets up to the 20-yard line. Yeah, 6 carries last week, and he only had 2 carries that were for positive yards. Smith to throw on third down. He wants to run a little bit more. This is a spot where he could run, and he slides forward for the first down. He said this will be a problem for defensive coordinators, that you would triple team from time to time.
Absolutely. Michael Strahan comes to mind.
On first down, a little screen to Genty. They want to get him in space, and Genty forward to the 29. There is a flag down. It trailed Genty.
Holding by the offense number 67. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
That type of player at that position.
Loss of 10. It'll be first down and 20. Man in motion in the backfield. Smith. Bowers has it on the outside, covered up by Tyson Campbell.
2 tight ends. The Browns, I think, are going to treat that as 11 personnel and make him a receiver.
Out of the gun. Tucker in the backfield. It's read beautifully. And it's going to be a loss of 5 yards on the play. Denzel Ward was able to see it perfectly.
And Brock Bowers needs a better block right here. I don't know why Brock Bowers took a couple steps forward, which means they better have a plan for Garrett. They do again. The tight end is over there again.
Well, they're just going to hand it off to Genty, and Genty is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Mason Graham, the rookie, so one rookie tackles the other. D for the Browns. A.J. Cole getting this one off. Special teams have been an issue for the Raiders. Boy, there's a lot of space for Larvadain to get himself started, and he catapults his way into Raiders territory. A flag comes in late. A.J. Cole makes the tackle for.
Personal foul, tripping by the kicking team number 6. If it's half the distance to the goal, first down.
Bond in the slot at the top of your screen. Cedric Tillman toward the sidelines. They'll hand it off to Judkins. Judkins doing a little dancing in the backfield, and he dives forward to the 7-yard line. Whitehart, the tight end, is in the backfield. Judkins will keep it himself. Judkins with a burst inside the 5 to the goal line. Touchdown, Browns. Excellent blocking on the right side of the offensive line, and the Browns are on the board.
You said it, Tom. Look how well blocked this is. Look at power. Joel Bitonio with the big block, and then Judkins runs right through Polamalu. On a direct snap, you are expecting run all the way, and you still got it shoved right down your face.
Schmidt on for the point after. And that one is a line drive in the shadows of the sphere. Max Verstappen, simply lovely. Picked up the win. Speaking of lovely, let's go to Adam Schein in New York. Geno Smith under center. Tucker in motion. They get it to Genty, and Genty, boy, he's smothered it. A yard behind the line of scrimmage. Myles Garrett came from the other side to make that tackle. His motor, just how he's from start to finish, he is constantly moving. Here comes Garrett as Smith throws it up for Tucker, and it's incomplete. Play clock is down to 3. Smith takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. He's in trouble, breaks away, and he's going down. Grant Delpit came charging through, and then Malik Collins was able to clean it up.
stunt, and you'll see Delpit. He comes all the way around. So watch the guys up front. They're going to go right. Here comes Delpit right up the middle. The Raiders offensive line has to see that and pass it off. They are struggling here early.
Teams have been a problem for both of these clubs. Larvadain is back deep to receive. They're going to kick it away from him. It's still going to give the Browns excellent field position. And they give him the pitch. Look out. Oh, man, Max Crosby just spun him down.
3 days a week, met privately with Stefanski to go over the practice reps.
Sanders to throw on second down. Now he's going to run. He's tracked down from behind. It was picked up beautifully by the Raiders.
Because the offensive line for the Browns did the job here. Sanders had all kinds of time. I like that he stepped up in the pocket rather than going back. Type of screen or quick pass get out of his hands.
And here we go on third down. Crosby's pressuring. He's going to go long to the far side, and he overthrows his intended receiver. Borquez on the punt for the second time. This is going to wind up being a short one, and a fair catch is called to the 26-yard line. Tucker comes in motion. Geno looked that way. He was trying to find Tucker, and he just falls down. I'm assuming that was Tucker that he was supposed to find on the near side.
Quick wide receiver screen, top of your screen. Watch 99. He gets in the way right there.
Oh,
Geno's worried that Cam Thomas will get a piece of it.
Has not picked up a sack yet. They go to Genty, and Genty is tracked down from behind. He may have gotten a half a yard, but that's about it.
And some of these mental errors.
They're down at 18. Smith takes the low snap. He steps up in the pocket, throws underneath, passes complete to Mayer. And Mayer scampers across the 30. He's shy of the first down. And he said he will if he thinks that they can contribute to the win total. But he said he's here to win every single week. Larvadain goes up above the 25. Shedeur Sanders and the Browns lead it 7-0. On first down from the 27-yard line. Off the play fake, Sanders dumps it off. He's got Fannin. And Fannin is tight end. Breaks a few tackles, has a first down. That's some heavy running.
What a draft choice Harold Fannin Jr. was. He blocks just enough. Sanders puts it on him. Watch the run after catch here. Jeremy Chin, get off of me. Gets the first down. They're trying to punch the ball out. He's had a terrific year. Top 5 among all rookies in both receptions and yards.
And he did more than hold his own. That's when they knew that he could be an NFL tight end. As Judkins is wrapped up from behind. Hey, let's check in with Adam Shine, an update with Kansas City. Off the run by Judkins. Sanders, pressure's coming. Sanders runs away from it. Ooh, nearly intercepted. He threw it too hard.
2 guys in the A-gap.
They're down at 8. Here comes the pressure. Running away from it is Sanders. He's looking long. He's got a man. Caught at the 10-yard line. Bonds. He's down to the 1-yard line. It'll be first and goal for the Browns. He beat Darnay Holmes for 53 yards.
Right there. Watch the blitz. The blitz gets home, so Shedeur has to buy time. Tyree Wilson comes free, rolls to his right, throwing on the move. That is a dot to his fellow rookie, Isaiah Bond. What a bomb from Shedeur Sanders.
Extra lineman in Jenkins, left side of the offensive line. Direct snap coming to Judkins. And here he goes again. He scored earlier. He lowers his shoulder to the goal line. Touchdown, Browns. Second Wildcat run of the day for Cleveland.
Whitehart. Watch Whitehart, 86. He's their 3rd string tight end. There's a double team ahead of him. Now, right at the last second, he gets off on Devin White, and Judkins runs in. That is unbelievably demoralizing if you're the Raiders defense. They've got a bunch of score Wildcat touchdowns on you. It's tough to stomach.
This one is drilled through. It's 14-0 Browns.
I haven't talked that much about it.
It just chip shots this one. And the Raiders will return this one. And up to the 25-yard line. And also education outweighs them all.
Yep, Concussion Legacy Foundation from me trying to help end CTE.
Here's Genty in the open field. Genty has a first down, makes a few men miss, and then does a bunny hop to midfield. That was a big one for them. Mayer in the backfield as the fullback in the I formation. Genty stands up tall. That's his normal stance as Smith looking to throw. Pressure's coming. He throws to the left for Tucker, and he overthrows his intended receiver.
Of each other, and rightfully so, given the success they had up there.
There's Genty. They throw it to Genty. He's got some blockers, and Genty along the numbers. You can see why they want to give him the ball in space. Schlesinger comes over to make the tackle. There comes Tucker in motion. Hands it off to Genty, and Genty looks right. Schlesinger's there. Schlesinger meets him in the backfield. Big yogurt guy, not a yoga guy.
I do yoga twice a week. I love that.
Second down and 12. Well, you and Tiffany can do enough yoga for the three of us. Pass is complete. It's Thornton, the other rookie. And first down, Smith looking to his left, throws to his right. Mostert makes a few men miss, but not much is there. Genty. He dives to the 30-yard line, a gain of 3 yards.
He's going to attack the center right here.
On third down and 13, he plows right in, and Smith off the back leg overthrows his intended receiver, Lockett. It'll be fourth down. A.J. Cole was the holder. Snaps were a problem in warm-ups. That snap was okay. The hold was good. The kick is off to the left, though. Both in the game for the Browns. Sanders, it's intercepted at the 44-yard line. Charles Snowden with the pick, and the Raiders will have excellent field position.
Watch Snowden right here. He's on the line of scrimmage. He's going to drop back, and I don't think Shedeur Sanders was expecting him. He thought Snowden was going to go out to the flat. Snowden came right back inside, and Sanders threw it right to him. That is a lesson learned.
Yeah, 14-0. The Raiders last got to this end. They missed that field goal attempt. Genty's wrapped up from behind by Mike Hall. Oh, that's a botched play. It'll be Hall that will be credited with the sack.
Sliding left to help protect that side.
Here comes the third down play. Geno Smith to his left. Pass is complete to Lockett, and he's shy of the first down. It'll be fourth down. Campbell in on the cover. Cole seems ready. Takes the snap. They place it down. This kick is good, and the Raiders are finally on the board. 14-3. Browns on top. Raiders will kick it off. Corley and Sampson back deep to receive. It's Corley who takes it to the 3-yard line on the far side. And he breaks a few tackles, and he explodes, and a flag comes in. And let's see who that penalty is against. Browns are pointing toward the Raiders.
Legal formation by the kicking team, number 32, left early. This 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play. It's first down.
Yeah, I think so far, Tom, it's probably about what I expected. Some really good positives and the one major negative.
Let's see if the Raiders bring some extra pressure. It's Corley on the jet sweep. Nothing's there. A loss of 6. On second down and 16. Pass complete to the outside. It's Tillman.
Patrick Graham told me he hopes it's deja vu all over again. Well, you got to bring these guys.
Max Crosby's at the bottom of your screen. They have help on him. Sanders rolls out, throws on the run. He's just thrown it away. And it'll be fourth down.
And Kelly actually didn't get to start today. Caillou Blue Kelly. They started Darian Porter, the rookie, instead of him because of how much Kelly struggled Monday night against those Cowboys receivers.
Bachman back deep to receive this one. He calls a really late fair catch. Missed field goal, made field goal for the Raiders so far. Geno Smith has time, throws, and it's deflected, nearly intercepted. It'll be second down and 10. Off the play fake, Smith to throw again, throws to the middle. Bowers holds on. That's a great catch. Gain of 14 yards in front of Tyson Campbell. Him the ball more often.
And this is again working against a good man corner in Tyson Campbell. Campbell had outstanding coverage, but watch Brock Bowers, how strong his hands are at the catch point. Tom, it says number 89 and number 2. So those are the guys they need to get the ball to.
Yeah, rookie and a second-year pro. And here is number 2. And number 2 powers his way close to midfield. It was Ronnie Hickman who got nailed.
He's like a 5'8", 210 ball of muscle. Wow. Just runs right through Ronnie Hickman. He did that all the time.
Over 2,600 yards last year as a senior. Smith to throw. He's hit, and he doesn't throw it. It's Devin Bush who smothers him.
Doesn't come right away. Watch Bush. He's going to end up coming. He waits a little bit, and then he sneaks through. Ian Thomas's eyes are only on Garrett. I'm not sure, looking at that, who's responsible for Bush.
Again, we mentioned before, Mayer was out with an ankle injury. We have not seen him. The inside handoff to Genty, and Schlesinger wraps him up at the hips. A gain of 3. Former walk-on at UCLA was invited walk-on by Chip Kelly, the offensive coordinator for the Raiders. And there's the 5th sack of the day as Malik Collins rips down Geno Smith.
Line's not very good, but he has to have an internal clock here, and at some point unload the football. But that's one where Geno's got to try to get rid of it.
Well, that's 15 sacks now the last 3 games. The snap there was not good, but it does take a Raiders bounce. There is a flag on the near side as Larvadain will return it up to the 23-yard line.
Ineligible receiver downfield on the kicking team. Number 44. We'll find out from Cleveland their option.
2 timeouts left for Shedeur Sanders and the Browns. Off the play fake, he'll roll the pocket. He's been rolling it an awful lot today. He'll set up and throw, and he's got him, man. It's complete to Judy. Inside Raiders territory, fumbled the ball. It's picked up by the Raiders. Jeremy Chin knocked it away, and Roberts fell on top of it.
He found a wide open Judy, but it's like Judy didn't know Chin was coming. Judy was looking to the inside, contemplating his next move, had no idea Chin came out with the Mike Tyson's punch out right there.
2 turnovers now for the Browns. Genty on first down and keeps those feet moving up to the 27-yard line. Second down and 7. Quick toss to Genty. And again, read nicely by the Browns. Man, he was sandwiched. All are 10 yards or more. There have been a couple of sacks. Pressure's coming. He throws it away, and he's hit as he throws. Standing at his 25-yard line, Cole gets this one off. Well, this is a much better kick than the one earlier. Larvadain on the far side. He can return this one, and he makes a bad miss before he's shoved out of bounds. 6 for 10, 121 yards with the ball back on first down.
What's it?
They hand it off to Judkins, and Judkins is read beautifully. Second down at 11 for the Browns. They lead at 14-3. Little 2-minute offense now for Shedeur Sanders. They hand the ball off to Judkins. And Judkins gets close to the 29-yard line, and a timeout called by the Browns.
With a 2-score lead.
1 for 4 on third down conversions. Low snap. He'll step up. Throws underneath to Fannin. And Fannin will be shy of that first down. It's Devin White who made the tackle. With 1:47 left to play here in the first half. Bachman doesn't call for the fair catch this time, and he's not going to get many yards. He might have gotten 1 yard on the return. They've got Mostert in the backfield. He's in motion out of the backfield. Smith looking to his right, and he's got his man. What a catch by Lockett. Were both feet in? Yes, they were. For a long time.
That is a beautiful throw and catch. Right foot down, left foot down, not bobbling it. That is incredible from the longtime teammates.
Gain of 14 yards. And here's Tucker on the back shoulder. What a grab! Great timing in front of Campbell. He's inside Browns territory.
Right now, after the first half, where the Raiders couldn't get any good passes going, and I do think his knee was down. Let's take another look at it. Raiders are snapping the...
Gain of 20 yards. As we head toward the 1-minute mark here in the first half, pressure's coming. Sack number 6. He fumbled the football, but it was recovered by the Raiders.
Watch, you'll see Myles come off the edge, but there's good push up the middle, so Geno can't really step.
And flags come flying as they try to get this play off on second down. Flags everywhere.
False start. Offense number 71. It's a fired penalty. We'll check with Las Vegas if they want to use a timeout to avoid the 10-second runoff, which they do. Las Vegas is using their final timeout of the half.
I'm going to let the Raiders get out of bounds.
And second down, pressure's coming again. Smith, middle of the field. It's deflected at the line of scrimmage.
Garrett out tremendously with his rush. Now the Browns might use a timeout here if they're going to stop.
They're down inside, hand off to Mostert. Mostert runs into his own man, and that slowed him up. Delpit makes the tackle, and the Browns do use a timeout.
Coordinator, now would be the time to use your punt block if you have one you like.
Larvadain back deep to receive. Cole gets this one off. Larvadain called for the fair catch, and will get it at the 8-yard line with 18 seconds left to play. They'll go into the first half victory formation as Sanders will just take a knee, and that will be the end of the first half. So the first NFL start for Shedeur Sanders, his first half 7 for 11. Mostert is back deep to receive this kickoff. You have 2-2-8 teams, and there were a lot of boos that were going through for the Raiders. And Mostert will take it at the 3. He's got some room. And Mostert splits the defense and then spins.
We blitzed also, but I think the guys in the back end are doing a nice job and giving everybody time to get home up front.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
There was a 4-man front on their first play for the Browns. Now they tighten up a little bit more. Garrett's at the bottom of your screen. They give it to Genty. He sheds Garrett, but he slowed him up enough for McGuire to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Watch coming from the left side of the screen. He's in the backfield right now. I mean, Genty has to make the cut early. As a running back, all you...
Lockett coming in motion, the Raiders do. Smith on 3rd down and 5. Throws left, passes complete to Lockett, who walks the tightrope for the first down. On first down, Genty. He stopped right, cut left, but there really wasn't much there. Maybe 1 yard. Cameron Thomas.
This would be an opportunity to take a shot or drive the ball.
On 2nd down, they fake the pitch. Smith trying to set up the screen. Nothing there. He's sacked again. Isaiah McGuire. There is a flag down. If it stands, it'll be the 6th sack of the day.
That's a good job by the officials talking there and picking that one up.
Thomas, the tight end, in motion on 3rd down and long. Smith underneath. Tucker makes Schlesinger miss. Lowers his shoulder inside the 45. Of 16 on the season. Out of the gun is Smith. Pressure's coming. Smith hitches, and he's sacked again. Malik Collins was the first one there. 7th sack of the day for the Browns. They are terrorizing Geno Smith. It would be a Browns franchise record, but it'll be first down for the Browns. Shedeur rolling to his left, throws, and it's tipped and incomplete.
180, what's it?
They hand it off to Judkins, and Judkins is spun down behind the line of scrimmage, particularly on 3rd down. He finds Corley, and Corley is going to be shy of the first down of the 41. So now it's decision time for the Browns. And the play clock wound down.
Delay of game, offense, 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
Count the punt return team. Maybe those guys will jump.
So now Bojorquez moves back 5 yards. Gets this one off, trying to get it to the near side. Bachman assessing. He'll just let it go over his head. It goes out of the back of the end zone. Rid of the backs of an amazing defense. 7 sacks today.
Schlesinger's coming, 49.
Yep, watch him right in the middle. Picked up by Genty, and Smith just throws it away. Thanked until his game 2 of his senior year. Played 10 games as a starter.
Miles moving around. Watch Miles against the center here.
Yep, going right in. And a slant broke it up, intended for Bowers.
Passes defense in 8 straight years.
4-time Pro Bowler. Cole gets this one off. This is another good punt. Flag comes in. And Larvadain along the sidelines. Trying to make some people miss. And we'll see who the penalty is against.
During the kick, holding by the receiving team, number 26. This penalty will be enforced from the end of the kick. It's first down, Cleveland. Timeout.
First down from the 13-yard line, making his first NFL start. Loops that one to the near side. A flag comes in, and we'll see who the penalty is against. It was Bond who made the reception. You have one on the near side, one on the far side.
There were 2 fouls on the play, both by the offense. Ineligible receiver downfield, number 68. This penalty's declined. Pass interference, number 19. The penalty's 10 yards from the previous spot. Replay, first down.
Bates in motion to the right side of the offensive line. Shedeur under center. They brought in an extra offensive lineman. They give it to Sampson, who makes one man miss, but then is wrapped up after a loss of 2.
He was watching film on his iPad. He said, I don't have a choice. This is my opportunity.
They'll hand the ball up to Sampson again. Sampson gets a few yards before he's wrapped up at the 10-yard line by Booker. Ford in the ball game in the backfield. Play clock down to 3, now 2. Backpedaling, rolling, throws it to Fannin, who makes a nice leaping grab. Fannin trying to get to that first down marker, and he does!
Wow.
Across the 25 to the 26. Holmes made the tackle, but that was all the rookie Harold Fannin for 15 yards.
By Shedeur. Watch Shedeur. This is not a clean pocket. He's got to move around, navigate it. Nice touch to Fannin, and then the rest is just Fannin. Watch Fannin Jr. Number 44 is over. I remember those guys.
First down, they give a pitch
Kevin
to
Mack,
Judkins.
Ernest Biner.
Yeah, Ernest Biner. You brought them all together.
I
It's
say
a
Ernest
one.
Mack.
You said Ernest Mack.
But he's one of several of these Browns rookies that should become fan favorites if they aren't already.
Second down with Judkins with the Wildcat. Judkins will keep it himself, third time today. And he tries to move the pile. Chin was in there. He's about 2 yards shy.
Offset Sampson here. Could be a quick pass.
We got movement on the left side of the offensive line. I think it was Cam Robinson.
By the offense, number 68. 5-yard penalty. It's third down.
That's double A gap. Shedeur Sanders trying to get everybody lined up. They're running out of time here.
Play clock is winding down. Sampson comes in motion in the backfield, and flags come in. Shedeur just throws it at the feet of Sampson as he goes to the ground. Yeah, so it's going to be
Illegal shift. Not all men were set before the snap. This 5-yard penalty is declined. It's fourth down.
But again, the Browns with the lead 14-3. And a defense that's been smothering Geno Smith. Bachman trying to get a stiff arm. Breaks his way free. And he's out of bounds close to the 35.
In Tampa and Cincinnati, and Meredith is a guy I look at as more being a center body type.
Off the play fake, Smith looking to throw. Smith looking long to the middle of the field for Tucker, and he overthrew him for the second time today. Well, you got the height. On second down, they hand it off to Genty, and Genty follows the block of his center.
Mad at me for saying Ernest Mack.
Mostert in the backfield. Smith to throw, middle of the field, pass complete. He got locked in with Lockett. He was in front of Tyson Campbell, and it's a first down inside Browns territory.
Watch this. Again, there's going to be pressure. He's going to have to navigate it, but he steps up and delivers a strike. That is just picture perfect. If you're going to be that productive when you throw it to Lockett, throw it to 17 too.
Yeah. Runyon in the backfield as the fullback Smith. Sets up in the pocket, goes toward the end zone for Tucker. He's wide open, and it's incomplete, broken up at the last moment by Denzel Ward. He took another hit. Myles Garrett was in the backfield. On second down, they give it to Genty, and Genty bumps into his own man and is taken down. Right?
Myles standing up again, moving around. Free play.
Flag comes in. Geno Smith throws to the left, and it's nearly intercepted. It was intended for Bowers. It was actually between Bowers and Tucker.
Offside. Defense number 94. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Yeah, Mason Graham did not get back.
To the top. That's the guy.
Tucker came in motion. They'll go to Tucker. He had it. He just dropped it. They are going to go for it on fourth down. Pressure's coming. He throws it up toward the end zone, and he throws it right past Tucker. Shedeur, pressure's coming. Flag comes in. He overthrows his receiver. And more flags come in. That may be a late hit.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense number 69 for unnecessary contact. By rule, the 15-yard penalty will be enforced from the previous spot. Automatic. First down.
Sanders gives it off to Judkins. Judkins makes a few men miss, pounds off another, and gets up to the 48-yard line.
He deserves a ton of credit, but if you think about it, he's only taken 1 sack. He hasn't been drifting back. He's been stepping up in the pocket, been getting rid of the ball quicker, done a lot of really positive things. Huge improvement from last Sunday.
And they've also rolled him DAWGS. Sanders backpedaling. That's one of the first times that he backpedaled like that. And that is a dangerous play as Jamal Adams, who missed all of last year.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, came out of retirement.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 33. This 15-yard penalty will be enforced from the dead ball spot. Automatic first down.
180. What's it?
Sanders stumbled a little bit, gets it to Sampson, and Sampson explodes inside the 30, speeds his way to the 20 before he's wrapped up and taken down.
Job by the right side. Watch these two guys right here, Conklin and Teller. They sorted out. Conklin gets up on chin, and that is as big of a hole as you will see in the NFL. Even they got Jerry Jeudy downfield blocking for Stokes. That's how you get really big runs.
It'll be first down. Sampson again in the backfield.
Shedeur just changed the plan.
Same play. Back to Sampson. He's wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. That was Max Crosby. Jeudy at the bottom of your screen. Corley in the slot. Sanders, pressure's coming from Crosby. He gets away. Sets himself up again. Flags come in. Sanders will just throw it away. And he is shoved down by Max Crosby as he lets that one go.
Holding. Offense number 78. 10-yard penalty. Replay second down.
They're showing it here. We'll see if they come or drop out.
They hand the ball off to Ford, and Ford is taken down behind the line by Max Crosby.
Max Crosby. Watch Max Crosby right side of your screen. This is 3 plays in a row that he affects, and that is a bad blocking scheme. Check down to get a more manageable field goal attempt.
On 3rd and 27, he's looking long, and he overthrows his intended receiver. He's fortunate it wasn't picked off. It was Tillman on a 55-yarder during warm-ups this side of the field, pushed it to the right. Good snap, good hole, kick is on its way, and it is good. Just inside the left upright. It's 17-3. Browns on top. Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Browns will kick it off after the made field goal. Mostert will come up and take it at the 10-yard line. And Mostert hesitated for a moment.
I'm not sure the Vikings are in the hunt anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. By the way, there was a penalty on that kickoff. That moves the ball back to the 17-yard line. Smith to throw. Pass is complete to Ian Thomas. Thomas getting more reps because Mayer is out with an ankle injury. Off the play fake to Genty.
Look out.
Pressure's coming. Garrett's got him, and he's going down.
Here he comes. He's inevitable. Coming around the edge. They try to go with a play action fake. He goes right around Forsyth. Genty can't get anything on him, and Myles Garrett brings him down again.
He's a machine.
This guy is coming for the record. Is just insanity the year he's having.
Well, and what did Joel Bitonio tell us yesterday? He said our defense has played so well as a flag comes in. Our defense has played so well. We feel like we should be better than 2-8.
Offense number 70. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Second down and 23. Genty out of the backfield. Does a nice job making one man miss. A little spin move. On 3rd downs. They're 0 for 9 when it's 8 yards or more, and this is more.
Very soft 2 deep coverage from the Browns. They don't do it very often.
Smith, Thomas stumbling, and Schwessinger's there for the tackle. A.J. Cole on for his 8th punt of the day. Larvadain will watch this one go out of bounds. He'll grab it out of bounds just for practice. There have been 8 sacks for the Browns, and now Shedeur Sanders on 1st down from the 33. Off the play fake. He'll roll the pocket, the empty pocket, and then he stumbled. His footwork was not great on that pass.
Make the FCS playoffs. I guess I have to root for them, even though they're my rivals.
By the way, Judkins back in the game. That's a good sign for the Browns.
180. What's it?
2nd down, they go to him. Trying to stiff arm his way away from Chin, and Chin has it by the ankles. He got a couple of yards.
Here comes Sampson. Raiders are not showing pressure.
And they go to Sampson out of the backfield. He's got 2 tight ends blocking on the outside. He's got room. He bursts inside Raiders territory. 1 man to beat. He won't be caught. Touchdown, Sampson. 66 yards. One rookie to another.
And it was just a quick, safe pass. But look at the blocking. Njoku, Fannin, Posick got one. And I don't know what Lonnie Johnson, the safety for the Raiders, is doing, but Sampson just dusted him.
And now Schmidt on for the point after.
Man, that's going to look good in the statistics for Shedeur Sanders.
Oh, yeah, it is. Point after is good. 24-3 for Shedeur Sanders. There were 5 quarterbacks drafted ahead of him. As the kickoff will go over the head of Mostert. First down now for Geno Smith. 24-3. Browns on top. Geno Smith under pressure, dumps it off. He's got Thomas again. He's been a safety valve for him. Myles all the way on the outside, top of your screen, and that pass to Brock Bowers is incomplete. There is a flag in
it's
the
Cam
backfield.
Thomas, yeah, Cam Thomas.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense number 99, low on the quarterback.
Ball was moved to the 45-yard line. Inside Browns territory is Geno Smith and the Raiders. They give it to Genty, and Genty breaks a tackle, breaks another one, and gets to 9. Let's go to Gene's territory. Gene, what'd you think of that penalty call? Thank you. It is second down and 2. You feel good that Gene felt the same way you did?
I was kind of missing Gene. We hadn't talked to him, which I guess is a good thing.
Genty's got the first down to the 34-yard line. Devin Bush makes the tackle.
Behind him a couple times with Trey Tucker. You better watch number 1.
8 sacks today for the Browns, and here comes Trey Tucker, and he overthrows, and flags come in because there is going to be holding on Denzel Ward.
Yeah, I think that was PI. Ward got concerned.
Pass interference, defense number 21. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. First
down going for the end zone for Bowers, and he overthrows him.
Against guys like Denzel Ward is the answer.
Receiver fell down. It was Lockett, and they're going to get somebody for a penalty. Lockett may have been tripped down. Pass is incomplete, of course. Delpit was in on the coverage. Or are they going to get the penalty on Lockett? Oh, I think they're going to get it on Lockett.
Middle of your screen, number 17.
pass interference. Offense number 17. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
Lockett clearly pushed off.
Second down at 20. Genty. Wow. He was hit as he threw that one. Thomas has got it. Myles Garrett was right in the back pocket. Possibly came from the great John Wooden.
Here comes Myles against the new right guard center.
On third down and 11. Garrett crisscrosses in the backfield. Geno Smith gets away from him. Now he stumbles inside the 10 to the 5. He's shy of the first down by 2 yards. Fourth down and 2. They have not been able to convert on fourth down today. Geno Smith looking toward the end zone. Pass complete to Genty. He's in. Score. Touchdown Raiders. And a huge sigh of relief from Geno Smith as he completed that touchdown pass.
It's a nice job by Geno Smith. Just staying calm, letting it play out. He looked to the middle of the field, and Myles Harden, slowed down. If Harden stays with Genty, they probably don't score there, but Geno was able to look.
8 total touchdowns for Genty. It's his 4th receiving touchdown, which is the most by a rookie running back in franchise history. He passed Marcus Allen on that one.
Covering it are just so low in the NFL right now that I'm okay with this decision by Pete Carroll and the Raiders.
Corley will return this one. And Corley gets out close to the 28-yard line. And he may have gotten a couple of yards. Devin White came from behind his spot. He said, I understand that they want to worry about me, but I don't want them to worry about me. As Judkins is tackled from behind by Max Crosby, and a timeout called by. See Batonio directing traffic at the left guard position. He said he would do more of that today. They give it off to Judkins. Judkins, not much is there. The rookie Pegues. Raiders bring everybody. Marquez gets that one off. Fair catch called by Bachman. Part of the storyline today. 8 sacks, 19 hurries or pressures. He's under pressure again, and he's going to go down again. Another sack for the Browns. Cam Thomas was the first one there.
It's the 2 D tackles, okay? They're just going to run these dudes over. This is called a bull. Bam! Look at that, just bull rush, just a bull rush.
Remember, the Browns' record for a game is 11 sacks. They have 9. And Genty's going to get a lot of this yardage back here as he gets over the 35 before Graham makes the tackle. 3rd down and 5. Smith gets it off. Bowers, little stiff arm, has the first down.
Could have quick snapped it.
First down play, middle of the field. Bowers again. Bowers inside Browns territory. Delpit makes the tackle.
Hoping that they can buckle down when they get, if they get to the red area.
2nd down and 1. Another first down. Mostert, who's in there for Genty. Schlesinger makes the tackle.
Defense, if you're the Browns, I know the fans might get frustrated, but.
Ooh. Oh man, Myles Garrett just swats the ball out of the hand of Geno Smith.
Gotta help him. You gotta help Forsythe. Watch this. It's just a quick stab, and then he discards him. Forsythe loses his footing, but Stone Forsythe is not going to be able to block Myles Garrett one-on-one very often. I don't know why the Raiders went against their plan there, which had been giving him help, giving him chips. They got the
first NFL start. The Browns are 0 and their last 17. Judkins inside Raiders territory, spinning, still on his feet, and he gets almost 10 yards. As we reach the 2-minute warning, it looks like it's going to end here today. That penalty's going to go, I think, against the Raiders, but let's wait and see. Roberts, who's back in.
Encroachment, defense number 52.
Yep.
This penalty results in a first down.
Then the Browns would have been able to run the clock out.
I think it is a first down, Ross. I think they did get the first down.
No, I know, but
oh, I see what you're saying.
It was 2nd and short.
Got it.
What's it?
2nd down and 7. Sampson hit in the backfield. Crosby throws him down.
It is the mental toughness that those two guys have is remarkable.
Here's Fadden on a jet sweep. Flag comes in. He's still moving his feet to the 35. The play is blown dead toward the 34.
Shift, offense number 84 was not set. Las Vegas has declined this penalty. It's 4th down, and the clock will start on the snap because of the foul.
That's the goal.
I don't think I've ever seen someone punt it from inside the 30.
Wow. Well,
hey, it worked.
when was the last time you saw somebody with 10 sacks in a game?
A little surprised on the outside. The Browns are a little bit higher. Don't let them just have a quick 10-yard out route.
Yeah, they've lined up the picket fence. Here's Mostert, and Mostert right in the middle of the field. Again, no timeouts left for the Raiders as it goes up to the 28-yard line. 40
I'm surprised
seconds
Myles
left.
Garrett isn't out there. I would think he'd be feasting trying to get another one. He's trying to break the all-time record.
30 seconds left. Bowers hit as he caught that one. And 25-24. We talk so much about quarterbacks and how many the Browns have had. Their last win for a quarterback making his first NFL start was 1995. Eric Zier, who is retiring as one of the football voices of the Georgia Bulldogs. And that'll do it. The Cleveland Browns and Shedeur Sanders come to Las Vegas, and they win it 24-10 in his first NFL start.